Hi friends, it's Kyla and welcome back to the Infinite Library. Enjoy my very festive sweater here. I'm not feeling 100% of my voice cracks, I'm very sorry, but it's been a while since I've done a book unboxing, but this is December's Illumicrate, so I figured maybe I would start getting back into filming unboxings again. So we're starting with the end of the year one, just to be very random, I guess. I cannot remember a single thing that's in this box, to be honest, so it's going to be as much of a surprise to you guys as it is to me. So let's see what's inside. So here we go. Let's take out the wrapping. Ooh, I can see something very exciting already in here, and I've just remembered what is in this box and why I decided to get it, because I suspect I'm maybe not super excited for the book, but I am excited for the items. So to begin with, we have a bookmark, and this is actually from one of their previous books. I think this was the month before last book, The Island, the Silver Sea by Tasha Story, which is a book I really want to read. I've read Tasha Story before and I really like her. Ooh, it's a metal bookmark. That's really nice. A bit hard to see in this lighting, I'm aware, sorry. It is not the best time of day to be filming. And we've got a little ribbon tassel as well. So yeah, it's made of brass, actually, it says. And it's hard to really see the detail, but you can see this like a book design, and it's like waves. And on the book, it says The Knight and the Witch. I don't know whether that's a book that's actually in the book, or it's just kind of referencing the characters, but very nice. I will definitely use that. So I'm gonna do the two items I'm most excited for last, because they are the reason why I get the December box. But next we have a flat item. Ooh, this is a sticker sheet. Books that inspire 6 sticker sheet. Decorate your Kindle or journal with these stickers inspired by all 12 of our Illumicrate 2025 books. I realised I didn't actually tell you what the theme is for this month though. It is stories within stories. Oh, I think I've just remembered what the book is in that case. I'm not gonna look at the spoiler sheet, but if you wish to see it, here it is. Freeze and move on if you don't wish to see it. But this is the spoilers. And then the theme for January is Power of Death. And the items will contain a ceramic bowl set inspired by Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. Doesn't say what else, what fandoms it is, but that is what that is. So, sticker sheet. Let's have a look. I'm quite intrigued by this actually. Oh, these are really cute. Oh, I like these. So we have 2 pages of sticker sheets. I'm probably not going to be able to tell exactly what they all are. I think that's Water Moon. That is the, oh my god, the Swan Lake retelling. I literally have been trying to get my book club book to read this. The other ones then. Raven Scholar, I want to say. And I feel like I should know the others, but right now it's just crossing my mind. That might be Capitana, which I skipped. And then we have the second one, Knight and the Witch, so I guess that one is the Tasha Suri one again. This looks like it might be this month's book because it looks Christmassy. I think that is last month's book, which was this. Yeah, I've forgotten the rest of the book, sorry. But I'm sure you guys out there will be able to figure this out. But yeah, these are really nice. I like these a lot. Definitely will use them. Now on to the items I'm really excited for. So this is the first time they've done one of these before. And this is a bookmark album to put bookmarks in. It is inspired by A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed, which I really like that book. So I'm very happy with the theme. How do I get into this? Ooh, this is gorgeous. Isn't that so pretty? So yeah, and then you open it up and yeah, it's just like loads of space to put bookmarks in. So you can display them like the art, which I have so many bookmarks. Like, I don't know if you can't see it, but I have a whole pot that is full of bookmarks. There, I have a whole pot full of bookmarks. Over there, I do actually need somewhere to put my bookmarks. So yeah, really happy with that. And this is a gorgeous design. I actually really love this. So the other reason why I get this book is because we also get our journal for next year. This is the 2026 book journal. I do use my journal from last year. In fact, I have it right here. I have been using it. This was a magical creatures themed one. This one says bookshop on the cover, so I don't know if that, I guess that's the theme. Let's open it and find out, I suppose. Oh, I just saw the book. I did remember what the book was. It's not what I'm super excited about, but it could be good. I have read this author before and I thought it was fine, but it was also their debut novel. So I may like this book more. I'm at least willing to give it a go, I think. So yes, this is the book. It is Lavender, and it's just kind of book themed inside, I think. Oh no! There are full colour pictures in here of bookshops, I guess, that are in books. The whole thing is very like gilt, florally, pretty wallpapery kind of themed, which is really nice. It's actually got like a cute little bookshelf that you can put your read books onto with like things like cats and stuff in it. Has a ribbon bookmark as well. Yeah, they really went hard with the design on this one. I really like what they did. Oh, we have the reading challenge, which I realise now, yeah, they did this last time around. It's like all Illumicrate books to see if you've read them all. Yeah, we got reading logs, and then we go into monthly pictures for each of the books. So this one for January is The Last Word Bookshop from The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I'll go through them all to show you the months, but I won't show you every single page because they just kind of repeat, to be honest. Really nice designs throughout though. February doesn't actually say the month, it just says month, so you can technically use this any time, which isn't too bad. And then we have Bookshops and Bone Dust, which I haven't read yet actually. I really liked Legends of Lattes, but I haven't actually got around to reading Bookshops and Bone Dust next. Then we have one that I've not heard of before, but it's called The Bookshop and the Barbarian. Ooh, this one's nice. This is L6, Alexandrian Society. Sadly not a series I really liked that much, but is very cool in terms of its aesthetics. I only enjoyed the first book in that series, and I promptly got rid of the rest of it. The Library of the Unwritten. I was about to say this was Catabasis then, but no, this is actually completely its own book. Hell's Unwritten Wing. That's why I thought Catabasis, which I also still haven't read. I will get round to these books at some point. Oh, okay, so this is this month's book. So if you don't want to be spoiler for this month's book, this is what it is. Then we have, oh, Sorcery of Thorns. This is very pretty. I think this is a book I own, but haven't read yet. Then we have, oh, an older book, The Shadow of the Wind, which is also a book I want to read at some point. Babel, of course. Also a book I haven't got to yet. I meant to get to it this year, didn't get around to it. Much like Catabasis, to be honest. Then we have The Library of the Dead. Very cool, very vibesy. Has got, well, it looks like random scary spirits throughout it all. Lore of the Wilds. A book I probably won't ever read, but I do like the artwork. I think this is the last one. Yes, it is. And then we're finishing off with actually one of my favourite book series. This is Strange the Dreamer. Gorgeous. So yeah, I actually love all the items. This may be the best Illumicrate box I've ever had, and that's probably because I'm biased towards things about books. So yeah, I feel like even though it's almost a fandom neutrally kind of box, this one. Right, we're opening the book now. The sprayed edges are pretty. Okay, so this is the second book by Georgia Summers, The Bookshop Below. This is a very pretty design. I do like this. I like the dark blue and the gold is really pretty together. We've also got some gilt foiling going on here that carries around and then goes onto the back where it says the bookshop must have an owner. All the sprayed edges are very nice. We've got the blue sprayed edges here. This is like books. And then this is like a whole bookcase with stars and then carrying that theme on, so the top and the bottom are the same. That is gorgeous. I actually can't remember what the original cover is like, so I'm gonna go and check out what that is and put it here for you to have a look at. Okay, yeah, so the cover, the original cover is purple and it is a different design. I actually think I like both of the designs though. So I feel like I'm a little more drawn to the purple, but we may get a reverse dust jacket on this one. And I think they're both like equally pretty. Neither of them are like the best thing I've ever seen, but I think they're both pretty. So I don't really have preference, to be honest. Inside we have, let's have a look at the edge papers. No, it's not a reverse dust jacket, sadly. But yeah, we have these end papers, which I guess are our two main characters. And then I'm assuming we're gonna get different end papers on the back. Yes. So we have, oh, another two characters introduced, it looks like, on the back. So we're having a quartet of characters from the looks of it. It isn't signed, I don't believe. No, it isn't, although we do have an author letter put in. City of Stardust was Georgia Summer's first book, which is this one. I read it, I thought it was fine. It didn't really blow me away, unfortunately, but I'm willing to give her another chance because I didn't hate the book. It just wasn't like one I loved. Oh, so Under the Dust Jacket is very interesting. This is kind of what we're going for, like a little statue and lots of gold swirl work, which is, oh, it's like taking like from one place to another kind of thing, because this is a different background than what we're seeing here. It's nice. I like that it's very like, you can see like how glossy it is. It's very like smooth, kind of plasticky. If that makes it sound like it's bad, but it doesn't. It actually feels quite nice. Not like a cloth bound book at all though. I'm not in love with the design, I've got to say, but I think it's pretty enough. I think it's fine. Very much this is going to be a book that it really just depends on if I like it or not. The design is not going to sway me to keep it for sure, but I think it's fine. It's pretty enough. So let me tell you about what the book actually is about, because I probably have read a summary for it, but I certainly don't remember it because it's been a while ago. If you want a story that will change your life, Chiron's bookshop is where you go. For those lucky enough to grace its doors, it's a glimpse into a world of deadly bargains and powerful magical books. For Cassandra Fairfax, it's a reminder of everything she lost when Chiron kicked her out and all but shuttered the shop. Since then, she has used her skills in less ethical ways, trading stolen books and magical readings to wealthy playboys looking for power money can't buy. Then Chiron dies, and if Cassandra knows anything, it's this: the bookshop must always have an owner. Oh, that's what the title is about then. To restore the shop, she'll need the help of Lowell Sharp, a rival bookseller who is everything Cassandra is not and knows it too. But as she is plunged into a world of unscrupulous collectors, deadly ink magic, and shady societies, a dark force threatens to unravel the bookshops entirely. That does sound quite interesting, to be honest. I think that the issue I found with her first book was that I thought the plot was a little formulaic. I just wish it had gone a little bit further in terms of what it did with the plot, and I wasn't super invested in the romance between the characters, but I thought it was decent overall. It just didn't quite like hit as much as it could have done. So yeah, optimistic that the bookshop below will be better. And that is it for this unboxing. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe I'll keep doing these in the future, we'll see, but until next time, stay safe, stay cozy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!